Hi, it's Kathleen from Bailey Academy, mom of 5, homeschooling 3 of them, ages 10, 13, and 17. Today I wanted to share my curriculum picks for my rising 8th grader. Last year of elementary school. I know most of you would call it middle school, but around here there's no such thing as middle school. He's getting ready for grade 9 next year. So I wanted to share what I picked for him. These picks are late compared to other YouTubers, but if you haven't picked your curriculum yet either, that's okay, don't feel bad. I just finished picking mine. So first of all, I made the dog wants it. I made a tentative schedule. I may switch it still, but I printed it off so that I could give you an idea of what I have planned for him. Sorry about the weird lighting, the blinds over there. It's very sunny. Okay, so first of all, well, it's kind of hard to see, but the darker parts up here are a morning basket. So this is the stuff he's doing with me, and this is the stuff he's doing alone. One second, I have to get that dog in. Let the dog in. Okay, so what I have is the first thing he's going to do after morning basket, together with my rising grade 5. On Monday, Tuesday, we're going to do Spanish together, and Wednesday, Thursday, French. Dogs click-clacking everywhere. I still want them to do French because we're Canadian. French is our second language, but the youngest one... Okay, so French is our second language, but the youngest one wants to learn Spanish, and so I just decided to do Spanish with the both of them. It's not going to hurt them. So Spanish 2 days, French 2 days, and then the 5th day, instead of doing a language, we're going to do Shakespeare. So we're going to be learning Shakespeare this year. I have a whole video. I don't know if it's before this one or being uploaded after this one, so I'll link it in the description as soon as it's uploaded. That shows what resources we're using and what sort of thing my tentative plan for how we're going to learn Shakespeare. So like, don't envision us like, with the full play text, like just reading it with the grade 5 and the grade 8. Like, we're going to start learning about who Shakespeare was and, life in Elizabethan culture as first, and then we will start learning with adapted versions of the play that we chose to start with. So that's once a week, and we will be doing that with the grade 12 as well. Then we will do math 4 days a week, and I do math with him. He is not able to do it on his own right now, so we sit and we do learn math fast. So learn math fast, I have a couple videos on it. I will link below as well. But basically, the program has been great ever since we got it. We did get it for review, but I've gotten other things for review and not continued to use it. So far, we are still continuing to use it. And he is in book 2, and there's 7 books. So like, I can use this program all the way up to grade 12, like the end of grade 12. So if we like it, keep liking it, then we don't have to ever buy another math curriculum, ever, which is awesome, or for any of the children. Okay, after that, he's going to do his reading. So it says read plus work. Basically, I just mean like whatever book study or activity he's doing after he reads. So I have another video coming out that will be showing what books he will be reading that I planned for him to read, or at least some of them. But basically, whatever, we switch fiction, nonfiction, fiction, nonfiction, fiction, nonfiction. And when he reads the book, so he reads, like, say, a chapter or 2 chapters or whatever I assign, and then does something. So if I have a book that I have a book study for, he might do the actual book study work. If not, I have another book, which again, in another video I plan to make, I will show, that has like activities you can use for any book for fiction, and other activities you can use for any book for nonfiction. And I just pick one, or you can have your student pick one, and it might be something simple like write down learn what a protagonist and an antagonist is, and write what the protagonist and antagonist is in your fiction novel. We've done that before, so he's already learned what they are, but he could, write me the protagonist in The Hunger Games is, etc. That sort of thing. And it has different activities. Some that take longer than others. So that's read plus work. Then this year we are focusing on writing with all 3 children. We are behind, I think, in our writing skills where we should be. So I don't have a writing curriculum for him. Our budget doesn't allow me to buy a writing curriculum. But I'm going to put something together myself with free and cheap resources from Teachers Pay Teachers and Twinkle, links to which are in below, and anything else I can find. So yeah, I'm not, eyes are open for free and cheap writing resources. So we'll do some sort of writing activity. My aim is to give him like a lesson on the writing skill on Monday, and then a task that he needs to write, which he writes, eventually to the point of writing and revising throughout the week, and then have a final draft on the Friday. That's the goal. After that, he's going to work on word roots. I already put it away, but he can use word roots 1 because it's grades 5 through 12, but I have word roots 2, and he found word roots 1 a little easy, so I'm going to give him word roots 2 because his sister's going to use word roots 1. That was a tongue twister, and that way they don't have to share the book. So he's going to do that 4 days a week, and then he's going to switch from his English language arts to his history. Now he has 2 history classes because I wanted him to have something he wanted on his own. Originally I was thinking it would become a grade 9 credit course, but I don't think we're going to be doing enough to constitute that. But at least it gives him a chance to, where you can pick electives in high school, so it gives him a chance to think about that. So, but I do want him to do Canadian history. So we are going to do Canadian history 3 days a week, and I'll explain what we're using in a minute. And then he's going to do ancient China for Thursday and Friday. Ancient China I'm going to be putting together myself with a bunch of different resources that I found, again, free and cheap. And I got a Tales from China book that I was recommended from Amazon. I'm just putting that together. But the Canadian history, we won in a giveaway. Of course, now I can't think of what it's called. It's by the Canadian Homeschooler. She's also a friend of mine, but I won it fair and square in a giveaway. And it's basically, for example, the first unit is the Vikings. So he's going to learn about how the Vikings came to North America. And what it does is it has this is something you read, this is a video you watch, this is a craft you can make, this is a food you can make, whatever, a bunch of different things, and you pick and choose what you want. Or rather, in this case, I'll be picking and choosing. So I'll be like, you have 3 days, so we have 3 days to do the first, 1 month to do the units, so 3 days each week for a month to do any of the activities in there, as well as other things I might even add in, if I find a documentary that's not already listed, though, or, I had an idea, he loves video games, and my husband has Assassin's Creed Valhalla, so they may play together. It's not 100% accurate, but it gives them an idea of what life would look like, possibly, when the Vikings were around. So that's history. And then geography is 5 days a week, and we're just using Easy Peasy Online Homeschool. It is not secular, it is Christian based, but we've used it before when I can't find anything better, and we just skip over a lesson or adjust a lesson as necessary. There's 180 lessons, and we do not do 180 days of school around here, not even close. So basically it's okay if he skips a lesson here or there, because it's gonna be, it's a mixture. And the geography is grades 5 through 8, so both the younger children are doing the same geography. But if they're not in the same lesson or something, that's okay. And then finally is science. Well, sort of finally. The last line is science, but Monday through Thursday with health on Friday. So for science, he is using that's the other kid. For science, he's doing astronomy for I don't know how long. So I was given access to a astronomy course, unit study, whatever you want to call it, by my friend Devine from Common the Chaos Homeschool. I will link her and her astronomy unit below. We probably will not be completely using the course because it requires some spines that are not in my budget, but I love the video resources that she includes and the layout that she includes. So I think we'll follow that, and I'll add in my own thing. So I'm going to kind of mix it together. But if you are able to purchase the spines that is given, if that's something you can do, then it looks like a really well thought out curriculum that you can, oh my gosh, I cannot talk. That is mostly budget friendly, and at least for the buying the curriculum itself. And if you can get the resources at the library, I don't know if that will work for some of them, but for some of them it would work. the picture books, it'll work. For the bigger books that you're going to read every single day or most days, that wouldn't work. Anyways, I will give a review of the curriculum at another date, but I did want to mention that we're using some parts of it. But I'll do it, I don't know exactly how long. It could be 2 months, it could be half a year, it could be 3/4 of a year. I don't know. We're just going to do astronomy until he's sick of it and we've done enough. He knows all the basics. His knowledge is above my knowledge of astronomy right now. So I'm going to try to find things that are about, higher level, and then he may even take astronomy in high school. And then after that, we were going to try microbiology, which sounded interesting, and I think he would enjoy learning about the plagues and things like that too. So, and then for health, I have a health textbook I found online, so he's going to read and answer the questions. That's kind of what we did last year, but he's also going to do a walking challenge. I think I found one online, but I don't know yet, or I might make my own. Something where, he's going to walk a certain distance and then up it. He needs more exercise. He doesn't have extracurriculars, so he needs to, exercise. And so that is what is planned, not counting Morning Basket. Just so you know, for us, Morning Basket is more like the extra stuff. I know most people for Morning Basket, it's their group work. I don't consider French or Spanish or Shakespeare a group or Morning Basket. I will be doing another video. I know I keep saying I'll be doing another video, but they will all be coming about our Morning Basket choices for the upcoming school year. So yeah, that is how I made his schedule. And I don't know if it seems a lot to some of you. First of all, we do a more rigorous education because otherwise my kids just sit around and do nothing all day. If your kids do the extracurriculars and learn on their own and stuff like that, then I understand doing less school, let them more lead learning. But my kids are electronic obsessed and don't exercise, so I would prefer them to spend their time learning with me. And also, a lot of these things don't take, especially for my younger one, but for him too, some of the things like word roots takes him 10 minutes at tops, so Spanish and French won't take very long. It all depends. We don't do math for like an hour a day or anything like that, so this won't take us long. And I think that is it. So if you want to check out when they're all up, I'm also doing a video for my Rising Grade 5 and Rising Grade 12. Wow, Grade 12. And those videos will be linked below when they're up. I don't know what order they're going up in. And if you're interested in those, check those out. Like I said, Morning Basket videos coming. Book choices for read alouds and book studies are coming. I got lots of videos coming. So stay tuned, subscribe so you can see them all. Hit the bell for notifications, and like if you like the video. All right, bye.